Hello, guys. How are you today? I do hope that everyone is feeling great. I must say that I feel fantastic today. Everything is coming along well. I hope that you are fine and you are, feeling very well today as well. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dive right in, guys. Today's singing lesson is how to easily find a pitch that is comfortable for you. How to easily find a pitch that is comfortable for you while singing. Now, for some of us, it could be a complicated thing to do, but us coming together, as I always say, we will do great things together, and I'm here to help. I want to help you in every way possible in making you greater singers. You make me better. You know what I mean? So we must come together in efforts of making one another better, so that's what I'm here for. But as I said, if you wish to become a greater singer, you will, and we're going to get right to that. It's not as difficult as it seems being able to find your pitch. you know um, all it requires is that you find a comfort zone. You have to be comfortable in those things that you're doing, or rather, while you're singing, you have to be comfortable. That's for sure. That's first and foremost. You have to find comfort in what you're doing. Okay. Now, the list varies of the things that you can do, or those things that you can include in efforts of finding your range or your pitch. One of the things that you can do, that many have done and many still do, is you can go out and find a harmonica. You can find a harmonica, and when you blow into that harmonica before you sing, before singing, that is something that allows you to find your range or your pitch. If you can't memorize it, or you can't memorize it, just by thinking, because I have a tendency of hearing something, and once I hear it, the sound or the pitch never leaves me. So if I hear something once, it could be weeks later, months later, years later, you know, I don't have to have any music or anything. I could come right back to that same exact song and start at the same key that the actual song starts in, which I heard months or years ago. You know, uh, it's just a gift, and also being able to play by ear, to play any sound or to sing anything by ear without even using, uh, the word that I'm looking for. Well, without even using music theory, I don't even have to read any of the notes or anything like that. I could do it by ear, but you can do the same thing. All you have to do is find a range or a pitch that is comfortable for you, and in doing that, you can use a harmonica. Now, something else you can do, if you can't memorize the key that you should sing in, another thing you can do is kind of like sing the song in your head, or you can sing to yourself, at a volume that is at a minimum where many can't hear you before stepping into the microphone. You can just sing at just sing to yourself, use your inside voice and sing something to yourself, to see, that's pretty much like it's pretty much like setting the stage. You know, it's kind of like some things are kind of hard to explain, or difficult to explain or express if you're not actually here with me. And I could explain it to you. I could give you more details. Much better details, insight. of exactly what I'm saying. But you can sing to yourself, you know, at a volume that only you can hear. Me, myself, I can just hear it within my head or in my head and just take off singing, you know, just take off singing in that tune or in that pitch, you know, and that's an alternative that you can take too. And there's also another before stepping up to the microphone or to the microphone on stage. What you can do too, guys, is you can notify or inform all of the musicians of what key you would like to sing in. So if you know before leaving home or wherever you were before coming to that performance to perform, if you know that you sing in a C sharp or a C major, what you do, or a C flat or whatever it may be, what you're gonna do is you're gonna let those musicians know that that's your you know, because I used to do it a lot and my father used to do it a lot as well. You know, okay, if he's unsure, what he'll do is he'll tell them, you know, to give him a C flat, you know, and boom, that sets your boundaries for your range right there. That sets the stage for your, not boundaries, but that sets, you know, that sets you right on up for your presentation. It's simple. It's not as hard as it seems. So when you get up there, you'll have some kind of navigation. You'll have navigation while you're on stage. You know, you won't be lost, you know, and you won't embarrass yourself either, you know, and you want to try to be as professional as possible, you know. That's what you want to do. You want to be as professional as possible. You know, mistakes happen. As I said in the last video, mistakes happen, but don't let that stop you, guys. Continue doing what you do. But that is how, or that is what you need to do. Use a harmonica. If you can't memorize the note, use a piano, or, you know, tell someone once you meet, you know, or come to where you need to be, or you come to your destination where you're going to be performing that day or performing at night. You know, after coming there, that's what you need to do. You need to tell somebody and let somebody know that those are the alternatives that you can take, you know. Or you can sing to yourself using your inside voice. You know, you're not singing at the full volume or maximum volume yet, you know. And if you're singing to yourself in that key, or in that, you know, using that tone, or, you know, you're using that pitch, you would know instantly if you'll be able to turn the max up where you are using your indoor voice. You'll know immediately. Like, say for instance, Marvin Gaye. I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, Marvin Gaye. That's one of my greatest. I mean, I love this man. You know what I mean? Marvin Gaye. You know, rest in peace, brother. I love Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye is one of my favorite artists ever of all times. You know what I mean? Of all time, Marvin Gaye is one of my absolute favorite artists. But I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, now I'm envisioning a pitch in my head right now. No one else hears this pitch but me. At this point and at this time, I have no piano player, nor do I have a harmonica. So what do? I'm going off the head now. I'm going off the head right now. But what I'm gonna do before I even do that, before I give you this example, or I give you uh, the full details of what I'm doing, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Just walk with me. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. Now I'm thinking of a key in my head right now. Okay. Now I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna start out singing a pitch that is much higher than it needs to be when I'm singing at the max. When I open up fully, I'm going to start at a note or a key that I know is going to be uncomfortable for me. This is just an example. I don't want you to do this. This is just an example. So when I do open up, you'll hear the strain. You'll hear me straining. Okay? So I'm going to start here. I'm singing to myself now. I'm in a room alone singing to myself. And this is going to determine where I need to start. Okay? Marvin Gaye. Okay, for instance. Some of us were born with money to spend. Some of us were born with praises to win. Some of us are aware. Now, if I were to turn it up, me being who I am, I know I'd be able to sing in that pitch. But if you're unable to sing in that pitch, as you maximize volume, find another key that is comfortable for you. You know, find a key that is comfortable for you. Even if you're on stage and you're about to step up to the microphone, you can do this without people hearing you. You know, so now I'm gonna turn it up to the max. Now this is the key that I was in. I told you that I could remember it, right? Here it is. Some of us were born with praises to win, right? Okay, now I'm gonna turn up on you. Some of us were born with praises to win. Some of us were born, you know what I mean? Okay, now I feel just then I felt that when I opened up to the max that I wasn't giving enough. So what do? I have to find my pitch. I have to turn it up a little bit more. I have to take it up another notch as far as my pitch. That's not the pitch that I want because there are certain points in the song that I know certain breaths are going to be required, and the impact that you wish to have, it's needed that you take the pitch to where you need it to be, or raise the bar or lower the bar, whatever's comfortable for you, because you don't want to sound flat, you know, and there are certain parts in the song that emphasis is needed. So I'm going to take it up a little bit. Some of us were born, you know, just an example. Now I'm going to turn the volume up. Now I feel that I'll be comfortable there. I'm going to turn the volume up. Oh, some of us were born with races to win. Some of us were born, you know, oh, some of us were aware that it's good to us to care. You know what I mean? Now, I could try it in several pitches. You know what I mean? It's all about you being comfortable. Some pitches require that you some pitches or ranges, you know, when you start in a certain area, you know that with certain breaths that's being taken, that it's going to be needed more air or more breath in certain areas, or in different areas than others. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, now I'm gonna sing wide open in the pitch that I feel that I'd be most comfortable. Okay. Some of us were born with money to spend. Oh, some of us were born with races to win. Oh, some of us are aware that it's good to us to care. Oh, some of us feel the icy wind and poverty blowing in the air. You see what I mean? To those of us who simply like to socialize. Now I'm going to show you where the breath is going to come. To those of us who tend to sick and hear the people's cry, let me say to you. You see what I mean? You see where that went? You see where that went, right? To those of us who tend to sick and hear the people's cry, let me say to you. You see what I mean? Breath was required there. Now, if I were to try that same song in a different pitch in this particular place or area, it wouldn't sound as good, or it won't come out as good, because it requires more breath in certain places and areas opposed to others. Now, I'm going to sing it in a lower pitch. To those of us who tend to sit and hear the people's cry. See what I mean? You see the difference? Now, I'm going to try it in a lower pitch. To those of us who tend to sit and hear the people's cry, let me say to you. You see what I mean? You want it to be impactful. So sometimes raising the bar, or changing your pitch, it being a higher range, is sometimes good, because certain areas of the song requires that kind of impact or emphasis. It requires that. To those of us who tend to sit and hear the people, you see what I mean? Opposed to those of us who tend to sit and hear the people's cry, let me say to you. See what I mean? Now, that's just those are just some examples of what you can do, and what you need to do if you want your performance to go well, or if you want to, and becoming a greater singer. These are the things that you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. It doesn't come overnight. Don't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated, guys. Just hang in there. That's all you have to do. Just hang in there and be determined to learn. That's all. Just be determined to learn, guys. And it'll come along. It'll come to you, just as naturally as you would ever imagine. You know what I mean? Those things that we practice, even if it's a bad habit, you know what I mean? That's how you have to approach music. It's a great thing, but you have to make it as if it's a bad habit. You know what I mean? Just like cigarette smokers, just like cigar smokers, just like those that like to eat food, it's a habit. Those that like chocolate, those that chew snuff or chew tobacco or whatever it may be, it doesn't start out like that. The taste of the cigarette or the nicotine, I mean, it could be terrible, at first. They might not like it at first. It's terrible. But then it becomes a habit, just like exercising. You don't like to exercise. Some people don't like to exercise, just starting out, because, hey, they feel afterwards, man, I have a lot of muscle soreness. I'm not feeling this. It requires too much energy. I'm not feeling it today. But once you actually begin doing it, and you do it regularly, when you don't do it, you'll feel like, man, I got to get it in today. I have to get it in today. I don't feel right. I don't feel right if I don't do it, because it becomes a habit. And that's how you must approach music. To those guys and those girls that's out there that wish to become greater singers, don't get frustrated. I'm here with you. Any questions, or any questions, I'm sorry, that you may have for any reason concerning music, all you have to do is reach out to us on Snapchat, reach out to us on Instagram, reach out to us on Facebook. However you feel you need to contact us, at the real will 954 at gmail.com, or Emerald Music Group 7 at gmail.com. However you feel you would need to contact us, feel free to just, reach out. Reach out. We're here for you. We're here for you. I'll leave some links in the description box for you guys to reach out and to contact me or to contact us. And I'll leave all the information that you would need for you to, become greater singers. That's what it's about. We will do great things together, as I always say. And I want you guys to know that I want you to know also that we're doing a giveaway. The LED watch that was at the eShop, I have quite a few of them. I spoke to them about it, and they're doing the giveaway. And to those of you that are interested, all you have to do is reach out to shoppersguide954@gmail.com. Like I said, I'm going to leave the links in the description below. You guys be sure to like and subscribe. All you have to do, guys, to enter is just click on the link, sign up, guys, and you will be informed by the eShop, to the winner. We're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to be giving away quite a few watches. The LED watch, the watch is purple. It's a purple watch, a LED. And we're doing a giveaway. We're giving away quite a few of them, and courtesy of the eShop, we're giving away quite a few of them, guys. So you guys be sure to sign up and to check that out. And we've already given away several, and we look forward to giving away quite a few more. A couple of other items as well. Computers. We have computers that we're going to give away. We have sunglasses that we're going to give away. There's quite a few things that we plan on giving away, guys. So all we ask is that, you sign up. If you're interested, you sign up and you could be the lucky winner. But this is going to conclude. This is William Alexander of Emerald Music Group, and this is going to, conclude, singing lessons. How to easily find a pitch that is comfortable for you while singing. You guys have a phenomenal week. I look forward to seeing you again. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 12 o'clock Central, guys. Until next time, you have a rocking week, all right? Peace and love. I'm out.